The United States is sending an advanced anti-missile system to Israel, the Pentagon has announced, as President Joe Biden's administration continues to provide ironclad support for one of its top allies amid mounting tensions with Iran. The U.S. Department of Defense said on Sunday that Pentagon Chief Lloyd Austin had authorized the deployment of a Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, or THAAD, battery and associated crew of U.S. military personnel to Israel to help boost the country's air defenses. The THAAD battery will augment Israel's integrated air defense system. This action underscores the United States' ironclad commitment to the defense of Israel and to defend Americans in Israel from any further ballistic missile attacks by Iran, the Pentagon said in a statement. The announcement comes less than 2 weeks after Iran fired a barrage of missiles at Israel on October 1st, in retaliation for the assassinations of Hamas and Hezbollah leaders and an Iranian general. Israeli leaders, including Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, have vowed to retaliate, spurring fears that the Middle East could be dragged into an all-out regional war. Earlier this month, Biden suggested that Israel should refrain from striking Iran's nuclear facilities or oil fields, but the Israeli government has repeatedly defied the U.S. president's public warnings in the past. It is unclear when exactly the U.S.'s THAAD system will be deployed to Israel. An unnamed U.S. official told CBS News that around 100 troops will go to the country. Earlier on Sunday, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi warned that Washington was putting the lives of its troops at risk by deploying them to operate U.S. missile systems in Israel. While we have made tremendous efforts in recent days to contain an all-out war in our region, I say it clearly that we have no red lines in defending our people and interests, Araghchi wrote on social media. While the U.S. has said it favors diplomacy and a de-escalation in the region, critics have noted that Washington offers Israel unwavering military and diplomatic support. The U.S. provides Israel with at least $3.8 billion in military aid annually, and the Biden administration has authorized $14 billion in further assistance to its ally since the Israeli military began its war on the Gaza Strip in October of last year. Israel also recently expanded its bombing campaign in Lebanon after exchanging fire with Lebanese group Hezbollah across the Israel-Lebanon border for months. As tensions continue to mount, the Biden administration has rebuffed calls to suspend weapons transfers to Israel to pressure the country to end the wars in Gaza and Lebanon. Israel already uses 3 integrated missile defense systems to intercept incoming rockets and missiles fired towards the country. But the THAAD system that the U.S. will deploy to Israel has a greater range than other systems and marks a step up. The important point too is that the THAAD systems are so complex that it requires a crew of 94 to operate, a trained crew of 94, and these will be U.S. soldiers. This is a system being put in place, and it is a significant step up of the U.S. support for Israel as this crisis continues. The U.S. previously deployed a THAAD battery to Israel in 2019 for training and an air defense exercise, the Pentagon said on Sunday. Biden also directed the military to send one to the Middle East to defend American troops and interests in the region after last year's October 7th attacks by Hamas on southern Israel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button to stay updated with the latest trends and news.